Hey guys, Augiesaint here coming at you with the Witcher 3 build guide. It is a build guide using Aard as a sign with the Griffin armor gear. Alright, let me show you the gear. We're rocking 6-piece Grandmaster Griffin, and in the swords we have sign intensity runes, all 3 sockets, and in the armor we have Aard sign intensity in everything except the boots. The boots we have Yrden. That's to increase the Yrden's effectiveness and Yrden's duration. Anyway, let's have a look at the build. Down in the combat tree, we pick up Resolve and Undying. The Undying is because we're on Deathmatch. Arrow Deflection I picked up just to get further down in the tree to unlock it. Okay, let's have a look at the signs. In the signs tree, you want to grab everything in the Aard. Far-reaching Aard, Aard Sweep, Aard Intensity, and Shockwave. Grab it all. And then Mount Armor is useful against human enemies, but mainly I picked it up just to get further down the tree. So pick that up, and then down the Yrden tree we want Sustained Glyphs, Yrden Intensity, and Supercharged Glyphs. And then we want Delusion and Puppet. Those again are to get further down the tree, and Delusion is useful in the dialogue options. And if you're not playing on Deathmatch, you can swap Puppet out for Undying. So you see now you have more sign intensity and you deal more damage. But if you are playing on Deathmatch, you probably want to keep Undying. And then in the general tab, once I get there, we are using Griffin school techniques for the medium armor, stamina regen and stuff like that. And then focus and adrenaline burst is so that our signs generate adrenaline points and that they deal more damage with adrenaline points. And then the bread and butter of this build is piercing cold. You see it's a Witcher mutation, let me show you. Piercing Cold. When the Aard sign is cast, it additionally has 25% chance of freezing opponents. Opponents knocked down and frozen simultaneously die immediately. And opponents who are not frozen are dealt an additional damage. So basically, if they freeze and you knock them over, they explode. And if you don't, then they just take a lot of damage. So what you do is you just keep spamming Aard until they explode. And for the mutagens, you want to grab blue on all your mutagens for the increase in your sign intensity. Anyway, enough talk, let me show you guys the build. You always want to start out with Yrden for the increase in your damage and damage reduction, and it puts a dot on the enemies when they're inside it. And you can put up Queen as well so you don't take damage. And then you just spam Aard. So Yrden, Queen, and then Aard. Look at that, one shot. And one shot. It's pretty broken. Like if you don't kill them one shot, you can always finish them off. Now you can't do that on all enemies, but most enemies you can do it on.
Damn it.
Or you just keep spamming until they die. And the more adrenaline we have, the more damage we'll deal. And if you want to deal even more damage, you can use superior Petrie's filler potions to give you more sign intensity. But you really don't need more damage. And Igni is there as well, just to damage them, to get the armor debuff. And even though Aard knocks out Igni, the Igni debuff still stays on them because it's permanent. So we're at full adrenaline right now, we're dealing full damage. We'll use a potion. And now we're dealing as much damage as we can. Sometimes you gotta fish for a pop, but there we go. Sometimes you get unlucky, sometimes you get lucky really fast. It's not the most effective build, but it's pretty damn fun. Look at that. I feel like a mage that just freezes everything, pops everything. I think I didn't even get to say anything. Ouch. I haven't even been keeping my Yrden up, you see. So yeah, chuck Yoden on the enemies as well. Deals damage to them, not a lot, but any damage is damage. And then pop goes the Bandit. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the build. That's been Augiesaint. I'll catch you on the next one.